Stop. Put your phone down for 10 seconds. Because the habit I'm about to expose, you just did it. Maybe 30 seconds ago, maybe right before you clicked this video, and it's the reason your anxiety feels like it's always on. Here's the twisted part. The tech companies designed it this way, on purpose. Let me paint a picture. You wake up, eyes barely open, and what's the first thing your hand reaches for? Your phone. Email, Instagram, news, messages, TikTok. Before your feet hit the floor, before you've even processed that you're awake, you've already downloaded 1,000 other people's problems into your brain. Your heart rate jumps. Your cortisol spikes. Your thoughts scatter like marbles on a tile floor. And that low-grade anxiety you carry around all day, the one that makes your chest feel tight by 10 a.m., it started right there, in that first 5 minutes. You're not broken. You're not too sensitive. You're just stuck in what psychologists call reactive mode, and it's bleeding you dry. But here's what almost nobody tells you. The problem isn't your phone. It's the timing. See, your brain has this tiny window right when you wake up. Scientists call it the hypnopompic state. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that handles logic, decisions, emotional regulation, is still coming online. Your nervous system is in this vulnerable moment asking, am I safe? What's the vibe today? And when the first input is digital chaos, your brain registers that as threat. Not a lion, not a fire, but 47 notifications, a passive-aggressive work email at 6:14 a.m., breaking news designed to trigger you? Your body can't tell the difference, so it floods you with cortisol and adrenaline. Fight or flight. Except there's nothing to fight, nowhere to run. So that energy just sits in your body. All day long. One Harvard study tracked 2,000 people for 30 days. Those who checked their phone within the first hour of waking reported 31% higher anxiety scores. 31%. That's nearly 1/3 more anxious from picking up a piece of glass and metal. So here's the 1% experiment. For the next 7 days, just 7, you're going to try something that'll feel radical. Don't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. I know, I can already hear it, but what if there's an emergency? There isn't. What if my boss needs me? At 6:23 a.m.? They don't. What if I miss something important? You won't. Here's what you do instead. Wake up, feet on the floor. Drink water. Stretch for 60 seconds. Make your coffee. Maybe you journal 3 sentences. Maybe you sit in silence and stare at the wall like a monk. Maybe you look out the window and watch the world wake up. The goal isn't perfection. It's not about becoming some Zen morning person. It's about reclaiming those first 30 minutes for you. Not your boss, not the algorithm, not the dopamine slot machine. You. And here's what happens when you do this. Your nervous system stays in rest and digest mode. Your cortisol follows its natural curve, gentle rise, not a violent spike. You shift from reactive to responsive. There's this space that opens up between what happens and how you react. One guy I know, let's call him Marcus, tried this for 2 weeks. He said the first 3 days were brutal. FOMO hit hard. His hands felt twitchy, phantom buzzing in his pocket. But by day 5, something shifted. His 9 a.m. meetings didn't spike his heart rate anymore. Traffic didn't make him want to scream. Bad emails didn't ruin his whole morning. He had this buffer, like there was finally room to breathe between the world and his reaction to it. That's what this habit builds. Space. Calm. Control. Not over the world, over yourself. So here's your challenge. Tonight, before bed, set your phone across the room. Not on your nightstand, not within arm's reach, across. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm goes off, you're going to have to get up to turn it off. And when you do, don't bring it back to bed. Leave it there. 30 minutes, just 30.
Do your thing, reclaim your morning. Then, and this is important, come back here. Drop a comment. Tell me how it felt. Was it hard? Weirdly easy? Did your brain short-circuit? Because this isn't just about anxiety. This is about taking back your mornings, your mind, your day. Your anxiety isn't a personality trait. It's a habit. And habits, those you can change. 1% shift at a time. Let's see what happens.